Hello. So, I am about to put on Jamboree nails onto my hand. Now, I've currently got a crushing on coral gel, True Shine gel on these to begin with because I wanted to have a bit of colour underneath my wraps. Now, the wraps that I am using are called Picnic Party. So you can see they're see-through, so the colour is going to show in through my wraps. Fantastic. And the thing I love about this particular wrap, and there are a lot of wraps like this in the catalogue, is that it's a multi-pattern wrap. So the sheet has got, obviously, as you can see, it's got two different patterns on there. So you can actually get a lot of different styles and designs out of the one wrap. You can either have all of the flowers or all of the crisscrosses, a mix match of the two. You can have some just plain colour, some patterns, so you can really mix and match to suit your style and your own personal identity. Yay. So I am going to be doing a mixed. So I've got my manicure wrap number of wrappy thingies, so I'm going mixed. Excellent. So basically what you need to put on a wrap, either if you're putting it onto gels or if you're putting it onto just a basic plain nail, you need your wraps. You need a heat source. I am using, for the very first time, because I only just received it, which is very exciting, a little mini heater. So I'm going to see how awesome these are in comparison to the other heat methods you can use. If you don't have a heater, you can use a hairdryer. You can use a wheat bag, which is what I've been using in the past. Basically, you heat up the wheat bag in the microwave and you use that as the heat source. You can use a hair straightener, which I've also done in the past. So I've got my hair straightener here. So you use that, you just heat it up a little bit and use that to rub on your nails. You don't heat it up so much that you burn your fingers, because that's not good. Other things I have used in the past has been a toaster. Yes, I have used a toaster, and that. But there are plenty of ways that you can, if you look up on YouTube or Google or whatever, on ways to use heat to put the wraps onto your nails. Okay, so the other things you need are a pair of scissors, obviously, to chop everything up. You need your nail prep wipe. This is basically an alcohol wipe that you just wipe over your nails before you put your wraps on. You can also a cuticle pusher. What this does is you push your wraps onto your nail. So it's heat and pressure. Excellent. So let's get going. I'm going to do the first one first. So I think which one shall I use? I'm going to use the flowers because they're pretty. So cut those out. So you need to match the size of your wrap to the size of your nail. There's always going to be a little bit of a size difference, whether it be too big, whether it be too small. It's better to err on the side of too small than too big. This is one of the issues I've had in the past. If I tried to go for something that looks like it's going to fit, but it's actually a bit too big, ends up puckering on the side. Not good. So this particular one, I'm going to go with my middle finger. Chop it in half, because you get two nails out of the one little oval. Chop him in half. There we go. So I have my nail. Excellent. So I'm going to turn my heater on. So it's so quiet. It's so lovely. I'm going to use my orange stick to peel off the wrap from the little piece of plastic that it comes on. So you're going to make sure that you don't get a great deal of skin oils on the back of your wrap, because otherwise it's not going to stick so well. So you see how that's sticking to my orange stick like that. I'm going to basically hold it in front of the heater. You can just see that. Oh, look, and it's curling. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Then you lay the wrap on top of your nail. I did that pretty good. See? So you lay the wrap on top of your nail like so. Don't do it too heavy, otherwise you can't move it around. I'm just going to do a bit of readjustment. There we go. And then just sort of smooth it over with your finger. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of wrap over the top of my nail. La 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 la. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to heat that up again. So I'm just heating it up in front of the heater. Ooh, I'm very much liking this heater. It's very cool. Okay, then I get my cuticle pusher and I push it onto my nail. Just kind of smoothing it over. Smoothing it and pushing it. Pushing and smoothing, push, smoothing and pushing. You can never use too much pressure. So, obviously you don't want to break your finger. Ha 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 ha. Alright, heating it up again. And pushing it on again. Push, push, push. Push, 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 push. See? So you can see how you can see the... It's terrible focusing on this phone. Stupid phones. So you can see how you can see the lovely orange behind the flowers. So I'm going to heat it up again. And just, I'm going to pushing down on the table so I can get extra pressure. So I'm actually got my finger on the table and I'm pushing down with the cuticle pusher onto my nail. All right, so the next step to do is to obviously to trim off the excess bits. So seeing as I've got quite short nails, I'm clipping off a fair bit, but if you've got longer nails, you obviously clip off less. So there we go. I've clipped off majority of it. Heat it up again. And rub again. So there's a lot of heating and rubbing and pushing and heating and rubbing and pushing. And again, if you thought about it a bit too much, you could think, ooh, that sounds a bit rude. But that's all right. Heating and pushing, pushing and heating. Excellent. All right, so this is where I'm at the moment. You can see it doesn't look very pretty at the moment. I've got very short nails as well, so it's looking a bit dodgy. So what we do next is we grab a nail file. All right, so nail file. When you're... I'm going to take that off for a second. When you are filing the edges off your nail wrap, you file downwards. Downwards. Not across, not upwards, downwards. So what this does is it kind of molds the wrap over the top of your nail. So I'm just going la la. And what the nail file does is it files the excess wrap off your nail. So that's the other thing you got to remember with nail wraps is your nails need to be in the correct shape before you start all this and stuff, because you can't do your shaping while you are wrapping or while you are gelling. Wrapping. Sound a little bit MC Hammerish there, don't I? There we go. Okay, so I've done a little bit of shape filing off the excess off my nail there. I'm just going to heat it up again and do a bit more pushing. Can never do too much pushing and too much heating. So it's the heat and the pressure that activates the adhesive onto your nail and keeps your wrap on there. All right, rub, 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 rub. I'm also rubbing the tip of my nail as well so that I can get a really nice seal on the edge of my nail. Because the better the seal is, the longer they last. Yay! Okay. Da, da, da. Beautiful. Okay, turn that off. Just going to wait for that to dry off a little bit before I do it again. Not dry off, cool off. I have a little bit of gel just on the edge of my cuticle. There we go. It's gone now. Okay, so I'm going to dum ba da la 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 down 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 down. Beautiful. There you go. And that is how you do your nails. Very pretty. Now, one day I will have long, beautiful nails that will be all gorgeous and strong. But for the moment, they're a little bit short. But they're getting there because I'm using decent stuff on my nails now instead of crappy old acrylic, which ruins it. Uh-huh. Yes. Thank you very much. I'm going to do the rest of my nails now and I'll show you what it looks like at the end.